we now have software capability to learn the structure of almost any information.
We should be collectively as proud of this as we were for the moon landing.
They don't have a way of constraining its behavior. They basically spank it.
How do AAAIs learn? In this network approach, where artificial general intelligence arises out of collective intelligence, there's learning that happens at the AI agent level, and there's also learning that happens at the overall network level. Learning at the AI agent level, what I call AAAI learning, means customizing the particular agent. When we're customizing our agent, technically the name for that is tuning. And what it means is the basic large language model is unchanged. Once it has produced that base language model, you can then tune it to sort of understand specific things that you know.
After this quote-unquote pre-training, which is about training this neural network on a lot of raw internet data, what happens is that there's a lot of extra training in the form of fine-tuning, which is basically supervised training on some human demonstration of question answering.
The deep learning at the AAAI level relies on a bunch of machine learning algorithms and techniques. One method is called RLHF, reinforcement learning with human feedback.
Using humans' feedback, ChatGPT was able to be developed by grounding it to humans' sensibility and align it with our principles.
This is a method where humans are in the loop. So you have your base language model over at OpenAI or Google or any of these tech companies, and you need a level of human involvement, reinforcement learning, where you're giving positive reinforcement and you're saying good network when it does the right thing, and you're saying bad network when it does the wrong thing.
When GPT-4 misbehaves, they basically spank it, right? They don't have a way of constraining its behavior.
Currently, the pre-training learning objective is we have to sort of like massage the model a little bit or calibrate it into the right direction. And that's what reinforcement learning currently is able to handle.
There was a lot of hard work done to build GPT-4, but there was also equally hard work to take the base model and align it so that we could deploy it in something like Bing Chat.
There's a downside, and the downside is really efficiency. So there's so many possible things that you're trying to teach this model, and it's coming up with so many different responses that it's sort of like a game of whack-a-mole. That's led to other more automated approaches. One type of automated learning is called constitutional learning, where you're trying to teach the large language model what is appropriate, what is okay and what is not okay, what is right and what is wrong. And then we'll have that AI give all the feedback to the other AIs. And then there's prompting, where you're basically giving some stimulus and you're saying, hey, here's the specific problem I'm trying to solve. You're not necessarily trying to tune it or give it knowledge that you have, but you're saying this is the details of the problem I'm going to solve. Or you're giving it information of how you want it to behave. And based on that prompt, the model will behave differently.
With control and guidance from another source of information that we call prompts, we can now guide the AI to generate information of all kinds.
So we have these different forms of learning and different layers of learning. It's important to get an overview of kind of how that works. Stay tuned for the next episode where we go into these subjects in more detail.